30 whole years has the Japanese developed Italian plumber been jumping through an endless amounts of coins, obstacles, mushrooms, and acid trips resulting from said mushrooms. And it really looks like Mario still isn't hanging things up anytime soon. He's the ultimate example of if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and he may face some criticism of sticking to the same tune repeatedly. That doesn't change the fact that Mario still sells well. People are willing to look past the lack of ingenuity as long as the game's still fun, and Nintendo is fully aware of that. But to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Super Mario Bros. Franchise, Miyamoto and company has decided to let the player make their own Mario adventure with Super Mario Maker. They're like, fuck it, we're tired right now, we've earned this rest, goddammit, you guys make your own damn game. Just buy Zelda Wii U when it comes out. Well, okay then. Super Mario Maker puts you in charge of creating Mario's next adventure. Using the gamepad, a variety of tools are at your disposal to make levels ranging from the classic right-to-left jump and bop to eldritch abominations that only beings of pure chaos have any hopes of explaining suitably. At first, your tool selection is limited. It was the developer's way of wanting the player to slowly ease into the creation process, and originally tools were meant to unlock on a daily basis, so you had to continuously play the game for like 9 days straight in order to unlock every asset, but folks weren't too fond of that limitation, and Nintendo almost immediately patched that out. Now you just have to place enough objects on the screen to load up the next queue for level objects. Alright, there we go. Now I just need to give it a test.
Somebody once told me.
Hello?
Hey, you're not still in Aruba, are you?
This isn't about Shovel Knight again, is it?
No.
Then yes, I'm home.
Great. Give my Mario Maker level a shot.
Is it like Kaizo levels of frustrating?
I don't think it is.
Damn.
Damn.
Never mind. I'll play your level, sure.
So going into this, I knew I wasn't going to get too into designing levels myself, as the idea of creating my own levels didn't seem all that appealing to me. But getting to experience what my friends create was a huge determining factor in why I decided to purchase Mario Maker. The other factor being that I'm a sucker for those super fucking frustrating, near impossible stages that a shitload of people like to create.
And yeah, everyone's got one level of that kind in their head somewhere. Well, with this sort of game, it's inevitable. People love to be dicks when they know they can get away with it. But surprisingly, I haven't run into any literal dick levels since this game came out. I mean, released. Oh, fuck. And making obnoxious levels isn't wrong. Who am I to say you shouldn't make something like that? It's just when I play like 10 of them in a row in Course World is when I grow impatient. When you aren't constructing your own levels, you can take a shot at other creations in the 100 Mario Challenge. Between 3 difficulties, easy, normal, and expert, Mario Maker will randomly select creations from players all around the world, and you have to complete enough of them within 100 lives to save Princess Peach at the end. Yeah, by the way, there's next to no story in Mario Maker, so nothing new here for the heroic Italian. 100 lives may seem a bit much, and honestly it is when choosing easy or normal mode. It's expert mode where Mario Maker seems to love picking everyone's bullshit levels, and if it weren't for the fact that I could skip unwanted levels with a swipe of the gamepad, I would have gotten very sick of the 100 Mario Challenge because goddamn. I should count my blessings that people are willing to share moderately fun levels most of the time, otherwise this would be Kaizo Mario Maker.
I do prefer how the 10 Mario Challenge is set up a bit more, because it's shorter and less of a chore to get through. It's a randomized selection of developer-created courses that's a good way of getting into the swing of things, and showing you some possibilities of future creations. Not to shit on the 100 Mario Challenge entirely, because completing it each time does unlock those sweet mystery suits. Want to play in a Bowser suit? Or Ganondorf? Even Sonic? There you go. These only apply to the original Super Mario skin, sadly.
Oh man, I would have loved to see some of these characters in the Super Mario World style.
Yeah, but there's still an undeniable amount of charm watching your favorite Nintendo characters come to life in 8-bit form. They even have their own sound effects and completion music.
Amiibos can be used as shortcuts to access these costumes, so if you already got some, go nuts. Otherwise, you gotta play the 100 Mario Challenge repeatedly to unlock everything manually.
But hey, it's still great that you don't have to invest in little plastic toys to get all those costumes.
Let's get back into the course maker for a second. After you unlock everything, 4 themes can be selected. The original Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, and New Super Mario Bros. All of them equipped with what made them unique. Mario 1, you got running and jumping. Mario 3, you can grab and kick items like Koopa shells. In Mario World, you can kick things straight up and spin jump over hazardous things. And New Super Mario Bros. Gives you the wall jump and that cute little mid-air twirl that keeps you in the air for a split second longer. Unfortunately, no love for Mario 2 USA here. It was probably considered too radically different to include, so vegetable tossing and Shy Guys and all the other weird shit will have to wait another day, it seems. Within these available themes, you're allowed to choose between a variety of backgrounds, including the classic overworld, underground, and underwater sections, as well as airships, ghost house, and dungeons. What I find pretty cool is that they created airship and ghost themes for Mario 1 when it didn't have those originally. It's like giving a 30-year-old game some added content after all these years. For the Mario veteran, you'll be pleased to hear that Mario controls relatively close to how he did in each corresponding theme, and thank God, I love Mario World's controls so much, as I said plenty of times during my review of it. I thought the themes were merely cosmetic when shown off in the trailers, but it's more than that, and we even got some new sprites exclusive to this game, and that's great.
It's not entirely one-to-one though. There's some little nuances that can't be replicated anymore, like spin jumping off buzzsaws, but only Mario experts will notice that sort of thing. It's not the end of the world. But with these 4 different themes at hand, this means that you should also take into account Mario's given abilities when building a stage off a specific set. After all, what works in New Super Mario Bros. May not necessarily work in Mario 3 without placing any additional set pieces. This may all seem complicated, but Mario Maker's level editor is very user-friendly and intuitive. Even if you've somehow never played a Mario game, building level design just comes off naturally. You pick what objects you want to place, slide the stylus over, there you go, and you can place a lot of shit on here. Like, it takes a while before the game tells you to fucking stop and play the damn level already.
The interface is very much like Mario Paint on the SNES, a game I think people spent more time on the music creator than painting something on the canvas. Bacon. There's no music creator here, but people have found a way to improvise. Take it away, Seinfeld. The level editing music is superb. It changes depending on the current theme. I could listen to the Mario 1 Underground remix for hours. There, got another one for you. Don't get hit. Complete the stage without losing your mushroom.
Why can't I lose my mushroom? Oh, John, you dick. That's just rude. And it looks like your fans agree with me.
Ah, they know they love it. The hardest part of making a level for me sometimes is just giving it a name. I made this course here where the goodies are on the harder to reach upper pass while all the dangerous things are down below. It took me 20 minutes to name it Heaven or Heck. Looking at all these options given really opened my eyes to how much effort and creativity the guys over at Nintendo have mustered in the past 3 decades. But now you can combine all this stuff together and give life to things nobody would ever dream of seeing in the classics. Now these added sound effects, these are just weird. You can make things clap, cheer, and even scream in agony. So remember how in Mario 1's manual the toads were transformed into the blocks that Mario could fucking shatter? Now you can finally authenticate that claim, you mass murderer.
I choose mostly not to be a level editor out of preference, but even I notice some glaring omissions here. Where are the slopes? These have been a staple since Mario 3. Even the Mario Maker level in Smash 4 has them, so what's up with that?
Not just slopes either, level themes too. You got the overworld and all that, but you can't pick between a desert theme or a jungle theme, levels during the day or levels during the night. The music is also locked to the standard selections as well, and a damn shame too, because I could have gone with some athletic music from Mario 3 and Mario World.
This is begging for DLC.
I agree, like more enemies,
The Hammer Bros suit,
multicolored Yoshis.
poison mushrooms.
No, we don't need any of that shit. Knowing how Nintendo handled downloadable content for Smash 4 and Mario Kart 8, it's a safe assumption that more will be added later. But these seem like basic things to include, but weren't right away. A decision more confusing than upsetting, if you ask me.
Can we go a little deeper for a second?
Like full-on Matrix shit?
No, I mean some other issues I have with Mario Maker.
Oh, by all means, I have some things to talk about too, so maybe we share some criticisms.
Let me start off by saying this. I love Mario Maker, and after the Shovel Knight video, some people didn't really understand where I was coming from. I'm not a hater. I'm just the type of person that no matter how much I enjoy something, I will not be blinded to something I think is a flaw. That's how progression works. If you assume something is perfect from the start, there's no room for improvement, and I for one want games to improve. Even when I'm inclined to think a game is perfect, I still try to find ways it can be better. My point isn't to bash games. My point is to look at games critically, and critique should be as devoid of bias as possible. Not everything is an attack. Let's start with the lack of checkpoints. Every stage, no matter how big or small, must be completed in one life. Now, you get infinite lives, that's not the problem. But even someone like me who enjoys finishing those extremely frustrating stages gets sick of starting from the very beginning every time I make the slightest mistake.
That's a major reason why I tend to skip those kinds of levels in the 100 Mario Challenge. Imagine going through like a 4 to 5 minute gauntlet, something happens at the last second and you die. I'm fucking drained, I think I've seen what the level has to offer, next in line please.
True, checkpoints could be a bad thing in the hands of an amateur creator, or an asshole, but not everyone wants to dick punch one another. I get the feeling someone could make a long-lasting masterpiece that's all the more rewarding if they throw the player a bone every once in a while. And by the way, even Kaizo has checkpoints.
And because everything needs to be completed in one life, and you have infinite lives, this makes objects like coins and 1-up mushrooms almost meaningless. In the 100 Mario Challenge, coins and 1-ups can help you rebuild your lost stock, but that's if the player placed any of those in the stage at all, and if you're playing the 100 Mario Challenge to begin with.
Yeah, dude, most of the time I just look up courses in Course World and see what different people have to offer. And I'm honestly bummed out that lives aren't worth anything. It sort of dilutes the joy of finding secrets, like when you look hard to find that treasure trove of 1-ups and coins. It's just not the same when it doesn't mean anything at all.
While in the hands of a good level editor, secrets can still be a thing. Maybe not with lives, but with power-ups or shortcuts to the goalpost, absolutely. Those are just as rewarding to me, if not more so than watching your life counter go up.
I guess so, but can I just say, if you're gonna make a super hard or precise stage, keep the RNG shit out of it.
RNG?
I'm talking about level design that only works if certain things behave in a specific way, like Bowser or Bowser Jr., both of which have random attack patterns. There's nothing wrong with using them as end-level challenges, but it's incorporating them into level design where things can get messy.
Oh, we're talking personal quirks here now.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't want to skip a level over shit I can't control. I want to get the most out of my copy of Mario Maker. I don't make this stuff myself. I'm relying on others to get a good time here.
And with that said, consumers who are itching to build their own creations and run through the machinations of other designers are surely going to get the most out of Super Mario Maker. At $60, I think that's reasonably priced, but you gotta have the imagination for it. Super Mario Maker is worth as much as you put into it. If you're looking to just build stuff, or if you're looking to just play what others have to offer, then $60 may come off as steep. And this is a console Mario title, and we all know how long those take to get price drops.
I'm gonna be straight up here, and I'm not saying I regret paying $60 or that the game isn't worth $60. While this game will sure as hell provide an insane amount of entertainment, I don't think the price reflects the effort put into the game at all. I'm talking about the work the development team put into the game. When we have amazing indie games that indie devs slave over and then sell those for $15, it's just kind of a bad look on Nintendo's part. I realize this is kind of a moot point, it's just something that kind of bugged me. Then again, people are camping out overnight at Toys R Us and committing murder to obtain pieces of plastic that Nintendo sells for $13 a pop.
Hey, that person fell on my knife.
What?
Nothing. What murder? Again, this game's worth is all determined by how much you want to put into it and how much you want to get out of it. And seeing as there's tons of future level designers out there, getting different kinds of content shouldn't be hard at all. Take a look at this. I got this from a fan at a convention. It's a damn business card with Mario Maker courses on it. There's no better time to get Mario Maker than now because the community is booming with designs. There's an entire thread on NeoGAF dedicated to user creator content. The ideas are there. Sequels to Mario 3 and Mario World, everyone's interpretation of lost levels, brand new Super Mario Bros., and fresh spins on classic Mario 1 design. They're all waiting for you. It's just a matter of you making it or playing what others have to give. Okay, one last level. Don't get hit, Mark 2.
Noticing a pattern here. Alright, give it to me.
And should you decide to buy Mario Maker, you can try out these courses too. Here's the codes for them. Good luck, and happy Mario making.
Here's some courses I recommend as well, including this ridiculous level that gives me post-Kaizo war flashbacks.
Isn't that straw poll ending now for the next marathon?
Huh? Oh, fuck! You're right! Thank you for reminding me, and thank you for joining me, dude.
For fuck's sake, John, this rave music is obnoxious.
Oh, it's not that bad. Now plug your channel already.
Hey everyone, if you guys like listening to me bitch and complain about things I don't like, you should check out my channel. I mostly review silly bullshit and make fun of it, but I occasionally do some critical analysis. If you guys are interested, check out this video I did on a terrible learning game starring Mario himself. It's a doozy. Or if you'd like to subscribe, you can click this button over here and you'll be a part of me forever. Unless you unsub, but don't do that, please.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and the winner for the next marathon by just a few hundred votes to boot is... Okay, this piece of paper is actually empty. Metal Gear! Metal Gear. You can't be. Yeah, Metal Gear has won the next voting contest, ladies and gentlemen. It was so close. I know the straw poll went on a little longer than some of you were, used to, but I thought it was very fun and exciting to get people, see up in arms about, vote Metal Gear, vote Mother, vote Star Fox. But, the results are in, the people have spoken, so Metal Gear is the next marathon I'm going to do. But then afterwards, I'm going to do Mother, and then after that, I'm going to do Star Fox. But, Jesus, I got my work cut out for me for Metal Gear. I got, Metal Gears 1 and 2, Snake's Revenge, the entire Solid series, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, Rising, Acid, maybe? I don't know, but we'll see what happens throughout the upcoming weeks and months because, I got my work cut out for me. I can't stress that enough. But all that's going to get officially started around the beginning of November. So for the next few weeks, I'm just going to, take it easy. Got another bonus review coming for you guys in a couple of days, and after that, I gotta make another bonus video because I recently just broke 200,000 subscribers on this channel, and yeah, I gotta do something to celebrate that. So, more to come. The Sonic hacking contest starts on the 19th. I'll make a separate announcement video for that. There's so much going on in October, and we haven't even started the Metal Gear Marathon yet. But, with all that said, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic night, and take care.